Hey guys, Mike Manfrey here, owner of Evolve Culture. I'm super excited to have another one of my clients on here. His name is Nate Henrie. He's been my client for well over a year. So he's had some amazing success with my program. So without further ado, Nate, kind of give us an intro of who you are, man, and how's everything been with Evolve Culture?
Yeah, hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm Nate. I've got three kids at home and a wife. That's kind of my motivation. Everything I do is for them. I reached a point in my life prior to reaching out to Mike. I'd seen him, a couple places on the internet and kind of seen the charisma that he had and really had an interest in working with him. But I figured, I'm in decent shape. I eat well for the most part. I know how to work out, that's been a part of my lifestyle since, junior high, high school. But I reached a point in my life where, stress and trying to provide and be that provider that my family counted on was really eating at me and really taking a lot of the repetition and a lot of the system that I had out of my life. And, you know, I guess I needed help, but I was too ashamed to admit that. So after watching Mike's presence online for several months, I would say, I decided I'm going to make a phone call and just see if this guy's as real in person as he is on the internet and everything like that. And my goals were pretty moderate. I just I wanted to be able to keep up with my kids, which I was doing. I wanted to be able to have that body that you're proud of. That when the clothes come off, when you're at home and everything like that,
We
you're
want to look good
proud of that.
naked. Just
So
say it, Nate. We want to look good
that's
naked.
get look good naked, Mike.
Right.
That's
That's
what's
right.
up. So um yeah, so I mean I had some things that I wanted to kind of chisel out, and most of all I wanted the accountability. Um and so I reached out to Mike. We had a little phone call. And then I ended up coming in and meeting with him, and true enough to form as far as what I'd seen on the internet and all the presence that Mike had there, even better in person. Charisma and everything made you feel like the goal was achievable, and small incremental changes were going to get me there rather than just all at once tactics.
Yeah.
So um, yeah, that's where it started. And honestly, as we made those small incremental changes, um, I started to see the results right away, immediately. I mean,
And
even I was
what were those
impressed to see that.
results? What did you notice physically and mentally with those results once you were on the program for a few months?
I mean, we're talking weeks, honestly, in implementing those little changes in the diet, and staying consistent and true to the goals that I had and the goals that I made with Evolve Culture. Really, within a few days. Um, I mean, at my first check in a week later, I think I dropped 7 pounds immediately. Things were starting to tighten up. I felt better, and that was where I knew that this was the change that I wanted to continue to implement. Is I felt better. The physicality of it came, a little later, but right away I felt better about everything. The mental fog went away, and I just felt good.
Yeah. And that's way more important than a number on the scale. So the fact that you just felt better within a few days of eating the right foods for your body is way more important than a number on the scale. So I love to hear that. What did you notice results wise after a few months? How did you feel? I know your before and after, I'll share that with people, but your before and after is pretty crazy from where you came to where you're done. And we're not even done yet, but you had a pretty cool before and after photos. Kind of explain what your results were on the scale and body fat loss.
Yeah, I was consistently seeing weight drop off the scale. I felt stronger. The muscle tone that I knew I'd had, the foundational core that I built over the years with the love of the gym and consistently doing that was starting to come back out once I implemented the consistency and the daily changes that were required to do that. And meeting with Mike on a weekly basis was the accountability that I needed, and just pumped me up. The charisma. We very rarely had a meeting that we were able to end on time, because just feeding off of each other's energy and just talking about the results that not only I was achieving, but that Mike was excited as well.
Yeah, of course. And what would you say to somebody now, that's on the fence of hiring a coach? A lot of people are very hesitant to hire somebody that they don't even know. So what would you say to somebody that's hesitant of hiring a nutrition coach and joining Evolve Culture? What would you say to that person?
I mean, I think we all spend a little bit of time on that fence. And at the end of the day, it's probably pride that keeps us from asking for help. But once you do that and you have somebody in your corner like Mike and the program with Evolve Culture, that's when you start to see the results. And it's off of your own efforts, but it's off of the consistency and the program that's put in place that you can follow. And, Mike's the biggest cheerleader. He always used to tell me, you're my billboard now. And it's true. I walk around, I feel better. It's a testament to what Evolve Culture brings to the table, what Mike brings to the table, and then you stepping up and doing those daily things.
Yeah.
So if you're on the fence, step into that realm.
Nice. That's right. I love hearing that, dude. That's really cool. Um, and ultimately it's up to you. I'll provide the blueprint, but someone like Nate, I give you the blueprint. You have to follow the program for it to be successful. And so it was nice having Nate come in and realizing, okay, I know this is up to me. Mike will just, give me the details and what to do and what to eat, but I got to follow the plan. And so the fact that you've done that and you've had amazing success is so cool to see. And we're going to keep seeing better results. And I know we haven't reached our goal yet, so we're still working on that. It's work in progress always. But
Always.
man, I really appreciate you coming on here and kind of telling your story really, really quickly and kind of letting people know, hey, a father of three can be fit, anybody can.